Throughout history, certain topics have ignited intense debates, challenged societal norms, and reshaped the course of civilizations. From the shadows of ancient conspiracies to the glaring lights of modern controversies, these subjects continue to captivate and divide us. Welcome to the Controversial Corner, where we delve into the heart of these contentious issues, exploring the facts, the myths, and the perspectives that fuel the fires of debate. Join us as we navigate the complex landscapes of lifestyle, science, culture, and beyond, seeking understanding in a world where truth is often elusive. Subscribe now and embark on a journey through the most provocative topics of our time. Businesses play an integral role in shaping economies, creating jobs, and driving innovation. But as powerful forces in society, they often find themselves at the center of controversy. Whether due to unethical practices, failures to meet consumer expectations, or legal breaches, some business decisions spark widespread outrage and debate. This documentary will explore 10 controversial moments in business history where actions, or inactions, left a lasting impact. These events continue to shape the discussions surrounding corporate responsibility, ethical practices, and the balance between profit and people. 1. Accounting fraud scandal, early 2000s. One of the most notorious business scandals in modern history involved a major corporation's widespread accounting fraud. This scandal shook the financial world when it was discovered that the company had been inflating its profits and hiding massive debts to mislead investors and regulators. The company's top executives were eventually held accountable, with some facing criminal charges. This incident led to significant changes in corporate governance laws, and the scandal is remembered as a cautionary tale about the dangers of financial deceit and lack of transparency. 2. Unsafe product design, 1970s. A product designed by a major manufacturer in the 1970s became the subject of controversy due to a serious safety issue. It was revealed that the company had designed a vehicle with a fuel tank that was prone to catching fire in rear-end collisions. Despite knowing about this flaw, the company chose not to address it, prioritizing cost savings over consumer safety. Public outrage followed, and the company faced numerous lawsuits and government scrutiny. This case raised important questions about corporate responsibility and the ethical implications of risking consumer safety for profit. 3. Deceptive environmental practices, 2015. In 2015, a global corporation was caught red-handed for installing software in their vehicles designed to cheat on emissions tests. The company had misled regulators and customers by making their cars appear more environmentally friendly than they truly were. This deceptive practice affected millions of consumers and had far-reaching environmental implications. The scandal led to massive fines, recalls, and a shift in regulations. The event reignited debates on corporate transparency and the ethics of environmental claims made by businesses. 4. Financial crisis, 2008. The 2008 global financial crisis was triggered by risky business practices in the financial sector. A number of companies, particularly in the banking and investment industries, engaged in the sale of subprime mortgages and speculative investments, ignoring the long-term risks. When the housing bubble burst, it led to widespread job losses, government bailouts, and a severe recession. The crisis underscored the need for stricter regulation of financial markets and sparked a global conversation on the ethics of risk-taking and accountability in the corporate world. 5. Failure to innovate, early 2000s. In the early 2000s, a leading company in the entertainment industry, once at the top of its game, failed to adapt to the changing market. Despite the rapid growth of digital technologies, the company stuck with its outdated business model. As a result, it was overtaken by emerging competitors who capitalized on new trends. The company's reluctance to innovate and its poor strategic decisions are often cited as a classic example of how failing to adapt can lead to a dramatic business downfall. 6. Data privacy breach, 2018. A significant data privacy scandal erupted when it was revealed that a prominent data analytics firm had acquired personal data from millions of users without their consent. This information was then used to target political campaigns in multiple countries. The revelation caused widespread outrage as people realized their personal data was being used without their knowledge for purposes they never agreed to. The scandal raised serious ethical questions about the handling of personal data and led to calls for stronger regulations regarding privacy protections in business practices. 7. Failed business ventures, late 1990s. In the late 1990s, an ambitious venture to enter a highly competitive market ended in failure for a prominent business. The company launched a product aimed at competing with established brands. But despite heavy marketing and investment, the product failed to meet consumer expectations. The failure was partly due to poor market research and a misunderstanding of consumer preferences. While the venture was short-lived, it highlighted the risks involved in entering saturated markets and the importance of truly understanding customer needs before launching new products. 8. Labor exploitation in manufacturing 2010s. The garment manufacturing industry came under intense scrutiny when it was revealed that workers in factories producing products for major international brands were being subjected to unsafe working conditions and exploitative pay. A tragic incident, where a building housing garment factories collapsed, killing over 1,000 workers, brought the issue to the forefront. Investigations revealed that the factories had ignored safety regulations and exploited low-paid workers. This event led to global protests, calls for better working conditions, and greater transparency in global supply chains. 9. Social media privacy violation 2018. A massive privacy scandal emerged when it was discovered that a popular social media platform had allowed third-party developers to access and misuse user data. The data was used for targeted political advertisements, creating widespread concern about the platform's role in influencing elections and violating users' trust. The backlash against the platform was swift, with users demanding better data protection policies and the company facing legal action. The scandal raised crucial questions about how businesses in the digital age handle personal information and the ethical implications of data mining. 10. Fast fashion environmental impact ongoing. The fast fashion industry, which is built on producing cheap, trendy clothing at a rapid pace, has faced increasing criticism for its environmental impact. Companies in this sector rely on cheap labor and materials, leading to significant waste and pollution. The rapid turnover of clothing items contributes to landfills, while the use of toxic chemicals in the production process harms ecosystems. As awareness grows, consumers are demanding more sustainable and ethical alternatives, forcing businesses to confront the environmental cost of their operations. This ongoing debate challenges the business model of fast fashion and calls for a more sustainable approach to production. Ethics and responsibility in business. These 10 controversial moments in business history highlight the challenges that companies face in balancing profit with ethics. Whether through financial scandals, unsafe products, data breaches, or environmental damage, businesses that fail to prioritize responsibility can face devastating consequences. As consumer awareness grows and societal expectations evolve, companies are being held to higher standards of transparency, accountability, and ethical conduct. Moving forward, businesses must strive to meet these expectations or risk being left behind in a world where corporate responsibility is increasingly in the spotlight. Thank you for watching. If you found this documentary insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on technology, business, lifestyle, health, society, and global issues. What are your thoughts on these controversial moments? Let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.